give us a chance to commend the ideals of effortlessness. There's not all that much complex or driving edge about the Jeep Compass and its estimated sport trim. It is direct designing in an uncovered box, honest when affectation is the main thing a few hybrids have going for them. It's not rich and won't promptly scramble over Moab stones. The level of refinement is, well, humble. It's additionally not loaded with innovation that will age quickly and bomb all of a sudden. This one didn't have a programmed transmission. In any case, it's shockingly not that unpalatable, even in, make that especially in, this low-end, nitty-gritty, DIY moving sport shape. It's not brisk, either. In any case, it costs just about a fourth of what a Grand Cherokee Trackhawk does. The first Compass destroyed its welcome close to its introduction as a 2007 model. It was rough, terrible taking care of, poppy moderate, and unbalanced looking. The name says Jeep, we compressed after our first experience with the Compass, yet the vibe says shabby. It was anything but difficult to detest on both the ceaselessly factor programmed transmission, CVT, and the tire commotion. Now and again the blasting tire thunder made the Compass no calmer than the load hold of a 747, we composed, as though we frequently flew in a 747's freight hold. The Compass congenial twin, the boxier Patriot, was no better. The Patriotic is gone and as of now basically overlooked. Be that as it may, after 10 troubling seasons, the front-wheel drive-based Compass has entered a moment age. All in all, it's a stylish achievement. The bodywork has a mini Grand Cherokee vibe, with squared-off wheel openings, a great-looking nursery, and a rough face. The Sport doesn't convey much embellishment or the differentiating dark top of fancier Latitude, Trailhawk, and Limited models. The cheesiest components in the outline are the dinky 16-inch wheels, which suffocate in the vast throat of the wheel wells. Those wheels are wrapped onto 15/65 or 16 all-season elastic that evidently has marked of non-aggression agreement with each conceivable on and rough terrain surface. Second on the cheddar plate are the 7 improving plastic pieces in advance recreating the Compass grille. They're strong, so they permit no wind stream and fill no need past elaborately associating with different Jeeps with useful 7-space grills. Actually, the Compass is a base breather that takes in all its motor cooling air through openings in the lower front guard cover. Under the skin, the new Compass is a somewhat bigger form of the subcompact Renegade, which implies there's likewise a lot of Fiat 500X in this present vehicle's spirit and very little in the method for development. It's a regular unibody, though with swaggers at each corner. In 4x4 adaptations, similar to this test vehicle, the back suspension and differential are carried on an elastic-separated steel subframe. The Compass 103.8-inch wheelbase is 2.6 inches longer than the Renegade's, and at 173.0 inches, the Compass is 6.4 inches longer generally speaking yet no more extensive. The more extended wheelbase enables the Compass to ride superior to anything the Renegade yet not by a wide edge. All Compass models are controlled by Fiat Chrysler's Tiger Shark 2.4-liter inline-4, appraised at a so-so 180 torque. It doesn't move much warmth, yet it's not hopeless in its work. It is possible that it has a Red Wing boot kind of appeal. The past Compass utilized a completely irritating CVT in many renditions. Be that as it may, the new Compass has ventured up to a 6-speed programmed in front drive models and FCA's occasionally baffling 9-speed programmed in 4x4s. In any case, our test case had the standard 6-speed manual, and it is by a wide margin the best decision of the three. The C635 6-speed manual's lower 4 apparatuses are moderately firmly dispersed, with 5th 0.85 to 1 overdrive and 6th and off the precipice 0.67 to 1 overdrive. What's great about this Italy-made transmission is that the manual task enables the driver to hold any apparatus as long as they might want. That is a huge favorable position with a motor that tops at just 175 pounds-feet of torque and requirements to turn at 3,900 revolutions per minute to accomplish that figure. In low-footing circumstances, it gains keeping up forward ground much more direct than with the programmed. What's more, the move activity is truly great. The stick moves with little exertion, dependably finds the apparatus as it should discover, and the grasp pedal's activity is light. No, it doesn't work with Glock-like sureness, nor does it have the fun-loving character of the 6-speed manual in a Mazda Miata. Be that as it may, up against the opposition in its fragment, the Compass is a connecting with driving partner. The Compass' secret weapon, a firm, perhaps it's more similar to a jack or a ruler, is the active drive all-wheel drive framework. In the Compass, Jeep saves a more advanced framework for the rough terrain arranged trailhawk, yet the single-run framework in the Sport is sufficient to keep the vehicle out of inconvenience in most messy circumstances. What's more, when things get genuinely ridiculous, different projects improved for driving in snow, sand, or mud can be chosen. Around town, the Compass normally works as a front-wheel drive vehicle, with some torque exchange to the back wheels just when the absence of footing in advance gets critical. It's sufficient for most blanketed conditions or when a soil street swings to mud or when sand blows over the asphalt, yet very little past that. At the Sport's $22,090 base value, AWD includes $1,500, the Compass inside is a return. The texture on the seats is tough, the cover isn't rich, and the plastic pieces are exceptionally plasticky. The gear level is unassuming, however numerous 21st century fundamentals are represented: power windows, control entryway locks, control reflex, a reinforcement camera, and push catch begin are standard. All things considered, we are an acculturated people. Our test vehicle was further furnished with the $595 Sport Appearance Group, aluminum wheels, tinted glass, and rooftop rails, the $695 Cold Weather Group, warmed front seats, a warm cowhide-wrapped controlling wheel, floor mats, and a windshield wiper deicer, and the $495 Technology Group, satellite radio and backstopping sensors. A $245 smaller extra tire brought the aggregate to $25,620. That is extremely moderate for a helpful, spacious vehicle with all-wheel drive. We tried a 2017 Compass for this audit. For the 2018 model year, costs have expanded somewhat, and the Technology Group includes a cluster a bigger number of highlights than previously. Be that as it may, the bargains are clear. The 5.0-inch Focus touchscreen show is so little as to limit the reinforcement camera's value. There's very little in the method for help in the seats, and this isn't a calm cruiser. It never does anything untoward out and about, yet it never does anything especially engaging or amazing, either. Road holding is humble, with the Compass circling our skid pad at 0.80 grams. This Compass achieved 60 miles per hour from a stop in 8.4 seconds, affirming that the laws of material science still apply to 3,416-pound Jeeps with 180 torque on board. Try not to anticipate that this motor will pull well in 6th rigging, and it's likewise not excited about 5th. Those two apparatuses are overdrives, and they're to some degree helpful while cruising in them on an interstate, road, or down the eastern slant of the Rockies. In any case, up the smallest grade, it feels as though a drag chute has recently sent. For some circumstances, 4th is the best cruising gear, and now and again passing will mean dropping down to 3rd. In day-by-day driving, there's something in a general sense engaging about such a straightforward machine. The sort will wear its parking garage dings, shopping basket rub, and scratched guard covers with respectable pride. It's not much, and that makes it sort of exceptional. On the off chance that you need driver engagement in this class of vehicle, you should purchase a Mazda CX-5. Furthermore, the Honda CR-V has everything over the Compass as far as utility and refinement. Be that as it may, the slightest costly all-wheel drive CX-5 Sport and CR-V LX are nearly $3,000 more than the Compass Sport 4x4, with the distinction likely significantly more noteworthy once merchant marking down becomes possibly the most important factor. At this value-delicate end of the market, that issues. In places like Montana, Vermont, or Colorado, where all-wheel drive is a virtual need and drives are seldom unpredictable, the Compass Sport 4x4 is an alluring other option to yet another Subaru. Furthermore, it looks pretty much like a Jeep.